What's going on, everybody? Splay Citrus here, back with another Genshin Impact video, and we're going to be taking a look at the alleged anniversary rewards here. We've got the page pulled up here with all the various contests you can enter to win pretty much nothing. So we've got some Apple rewards, some Apple tech. There's some mechanical keyboards in there. You can win a Razer Death Adder mouse in one of them. Some Primo gems, so on and so forth. But basically, all these events, unless you're already a creator of some sort, whether it's cosplay or a content creator, an artist, really the only one you're going to be able to do is the photo submission contest, because you can use in-game screenshots for that one. Which also means you're going to have the least likely chance to win, because obviously all of the millions of Genshin Impact players will probably be entering this one. So up first we have the strategy guide creation contest. So you basically already have to be a content creator. I mean, you don't have to be. All you got to do is post videos basically with particular hashtags. It says right here, version 2.1 in the title and published with the topic hashtag. Hashtag game guides will gain more attention. Basically, they're just looking for guides covering recent events in game, as well as new character guides like riding a Shogun, Kokomi, stuff like that. So, rewards: only 5 winners get 6,000 Primo gems. The Driving Thunder Kaching themed mechanical keyboard. Silver: 10 winners, 2,000 Primo gems, and a Trick or Treat party themed merchandise set, random character. 1 Dodeko hangable mini plushie, and 1 character portrait series epoxy metal hangable for a random character. Bronze is only 20 winners, Primo gems 1,000, and Fateful Gift series merchandise set for a random character. Up next we have the photo submission contest. This one you can literally just use a screenshot in game, super easy to enter. Must have your game ID. So there you have it. Event rewards: only 5 players will receive 1,000 Primo gems, which isn't even enough for a 10 pull. A Paimon food themed blind box, full set. Worldly pleasures, Primo gems times 500. Trick or Treat party themed merchandise set, random character times 10. And then Worldly Tunes, 1 month subscription to Discord Nitro, 50 winners. So yeah, you only get 5 people can win the 1,000 Primo gems in the Paimon food themed blind box, full set. And then 10 people will win 500 Primo gems in a Trick or Treat themed thing. And then 50 players will win the 1 month subscription to Discord Nitro. Up next we have the fan art submission contest. So this one is one that I'm probably the most bitter about. Basically, they're asking their fan base to spend hours upon hours creating original content that Genshin Impact can use for promotional material for their game. So they're reaching out to their fan base, asking them to basically submit these works of art for free for the very slim chance of winning just some pixels, basically. That's just what we're going to call these. In-game rewards. Sure, you can win some Apple tech, but honestly, an Apple iPad 10.2 inch, it doesn't even specify what generation. They're probably going to send you something that's 5 years old, and it's only going to be worth about $200. And after you pour about 10 to 20 hours into an original piece of fan art, you're going to be working for $2 to $5 an hour if you even win this. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, 1 winner, or 5 winners, excuse me, gets 10,000 Primo gems and an Apple iPad 10.2 inch. So it's going to be the baseline iPad. At best, it's only worth about $300 and some, $330, something like that. So it's not even an iPad Pro, it's just base model iPad. 10 winners will receive 5,000 Primo gems and a pair of Apple AirPods, which again, more than likely, it doesn't say like AirPods Pro, it's just AirPods. It's going to be base model $130 AirPods. Pretty lackluster. 15 people will win 3,000 Primo Gems and Trick or Treat Party Theme Merchandise set. 30 winners will win 1,000 Primo Gems in the Trick or Treat set. And 30 winners will receive 1,000 Primo Gems and Trick or Treat set for a random character. So, basically 60 people will win the exact same thing. Why they even felt the need to differentiate between the two, I have no clue. That makes absolutely no sense. So we're not even going to weigh in the cost of Primo Gems, because technically that doesn't cost MiHoYo anything. It's pixels, people. MiHoYo can give 1,000,000 Primo Gems to every single player in the game, and it won't technically cost them anything outside of future sales. Technically, it doesn't cost anything for them to send you some in-game currency. So you can't really calculate hours worked into reward value for Primo Gems. You can't really put a dollar amount on Primo Gems because MiHoYo sets the value for Primo Gems, and nobody can argue it because, well, that's what they cost. It doesn't cost MiHoYo anything to send you pixels. So, up next we have the video submission contest. This video, it's got to be a fan created video based on the Genshin Impact first anniversary theme. Should have mentioned too, the fan art contest also has to be the Genshin Impact first anniversary theme. So once again, you're spending hours of your time for a small chance to win some very lackluster rewards here. So up first, 5 people will win 6,000 Primo Gems and $130 Apple AirPods. 10 people will win 2,000 Primo Gems and a mouse, a Razer Death Adder V2 mouse. And then up next, we've got 20 people will win 1,000 Primo Gems and a Trick or Treat party-themed merchandise set. Once again, very, very lackluster. So lastly, we have the cosplay contest. And this one, arguably, depending on, I guess, how much value you put on your particular hobby and skill, this could definitely be more expensive than the fan art submission contest, because not only do you have to have the items, the tools to be able to create these fantastic pieces of art, but you also have to pay for the materials, and then not only that, but you have to put your time in. Fan art, of course, you just mainly have to have the software, maybe a piece of hardware like a tablet that you can actually draw on, to make it a little bit easier to draw on your PC. But regardless, those pieces of fan art are definitely very highly detailed from some very skilled individuals. So cost to prize ratio is still definitely very lackluster in either of the cosplay or the fan art submission contest. At least with the video submission contest, the guide submission contest, and the photo submission contest, you can just use in-game content for all of that. You don't really have to actually work to make anything. You just have to put the time in to put something together. Anyway, let's get right into it. So the cosplay contest, let's see what the winners of this will be. 5 people will win 6,000 Primo Gems and $130 worth of Apple garbage. 10 people will win 2,000 Primo Gems and a Razer Death Adder mouse. And 20 people will get 1,000 Primo Gems and a Fateful Gift Series merchandise set for a random character. Again, super, super lackluster compared to the amount of time, money, energy put into all of these different events. It just does not, it's not worth it, people. However, there may be one saving grace. So everybody is super up in arms about, are these the actual and only first anniversary rewards? Is this all we're getting? Well, I am still slightly hopeful that this is not the only rewards we're going to be getting. So if you read very carefully and you just take it word for word, Genshin Impact's first anniversary fan creations event. It is a fan creations event. It does not explicitly say that this is going to be the anniversary rewards anywhere. So, everybody who is super pissed about these announcements, and rightfully so, anybody who wants to participate, I mean, if you were going to create a Zhongli cosplay anyways, and this is just a really great opportunity to help pay for some of your hard work, then great. But I would not submit anything to any of this, to any of these, if you weren't already planning on doing something in the first place. If you just want to create a piece of fan art because you just love the game, you love the characters, great. You can go ahead and submit it. Fantastic. But I wouldn't use this as an opportunity or a reason to do so. Rewards are super lackluster. Your chances to win are slim to none. Your time to payoff ratio is going to be abysmal. But like I said, first anniversary fan creations event, so just stay hopeful. MiHoYo still might give us a little more in-game rewards absolutely for free. At least that's my hope. Like I said, fan creations event. So, take that with a grain of salt. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.